Hi, welcome,
Hello.
welcome to Heart to Heart. How are you tonight?
I'm doing really good. I feel really good
Good.
today. Yeah,
So we're very happy that you accepted to come on the show tonight on this
my pleasure.
beautiful Wednesday.
My pleasure.
Good. Okay, so for people that didn't know, so Cantelope and I met at TwitchCon this year. So we know each other from in person, IRL people.
Yep, true. We are
Yes.
IRL friends now. It's
Yes.
official.
So I will try not to reveal too many secrets while
Oh,
doing the interview.
yeah, okay. That's fair.
Okay. Um, so let's start with the fun part. So let's start with the Hearthstone question.
Sure.
So, when did you started playing Hearthstone? Did you start it at the beginning?
I started not quite at the beginning. I think I was maybe a year or two late, and I always played Blizzard games, and I think I saw a recommended video from Trump Hearthstone about about Hearthstone. I'm like, oh, I mean, I played Warcraft or World of Warcraft and actually Warcraft 1, 2, and 3 because I'm old. But and I was like, oh, what's this all about? I've never played card games before, and it just looked cool and it was free, and I downloaded it, and I'm like, oh, this is really fun. And I actually just played Arena for like the first year or two. That's all I did. So I'd say 6 years, probably 6 years ago, 7 years ago.
Was
Yeah.
it which expansion was it when you started?
Honestly, I don't remember. I started in Classic. I started in Classic for sure. I
In
started
the
before any
beginning.
expansions. Yeah.
So that means at least 8 years.
Shoot, I guess. Yeah, I guess 8 years. Yeah, I guess I've been playing for longer. Yeah. Whoops.
Because I'm almost gonna be in my 8 years playing. So
Yeah, I guess 8 years. I guess, yeah, because I started, yeah, before any expansion came out.
right after beta.
Right after beta, yeah.
Okay.
But I kind of feel like there was a scene with it before I knew about it, though. Like, I don't feel like I got in right at the beginning. I don't know. My timeline's hazy.
Okay. Okay. And so did you start it streaming right away?
No, no, no. I played Hearthstone probably for 2 or 3 years before I started streaming.
Okay.
That would make
And
sense. You said 8 years ago? It and I started streaming 6 years ago, and I said I played for 2 years before I started streaming. So that makes sense that I started playing 8 years ago.
that makes sense. I think you were
Yeah,
probably thinking about streaming also at the same time. So
I was. Yeah, I
yeah.
was.
Okay. Good. And you started playing Hearthstone only.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you stream any other game after starting
I
playing
mean,
Hearthstone?
I've streamed games here or there just for fun. Like I'll fire up TFT or some other fun little games, but I'm just 95% Hearthstone.
Good.
Yeah.
The best game of all time.
Yeah, the best game ever made. I mean, it's the most impactful game to me for sure,
For
with
sure.
streaming involved and stuff. It's a huge deal. So,
For
yeah.
sure. Um, okay, so you said it was the first card game you played. Did
The
you
first
ever
digital card game, yeah.
digital card game? Sorry. Did you were you interested in trying other card game after playing Hearthstone?
I am now because I realize I like them, strategy games particularly, but I before Hearthstone, I never thought I would be in like I never played Magic. I know Jacob loves Magic, so he'll be mad if he's here, but I never played Magic. Yeah, I just kind of jumped into Hearthstone and it was so like quick and fun that it just caught my attention.
Yeah. Okay. So you like the aspect of being fast.
Magic always seemed all my friends played and it seemed cool, but it seems so like slow. Yeah, they'd sit down and which I know is a cool thing for it's a cool social thing, but it just didn't capture my attention for whatever reason when I'd seen my friends doing it. So
It's your ADHD side talking.
I for sure have some sort of attention deficit hyper disorder sometimes. So yeah, probably. for sure.
Yeah, no, I do agree. It's very fun. It's very fun to play Hearthstone, especially in standard. The games are fast, but not
Yeah,
too fast.
yeah.
Okay,
Snap is. Have you tried
yeah,
Snap yet?
no,
It's really fast. Just on comparison for time, that's like a fast, like
I
2 minute
haven't.
games.
I haven't tried it. I mean, Hearthstone for me is my jam. It's my comfort zone.
Yeah, I feel you.
It's difficult to go out of your um, shoes to go.
Yeah, comfort zone, shoes, they both
What's the
work.
expression in English?
Um, yeah, go. Oh, help, chat. Uh, I mean, getting out of your comfort zone works, but I can't think of the saying. I know what you mean though. There definitely is one.
Because expression don't translate well in one language to the other one.
Have you ever tried to plug them into Google Translate and it comes out so funny when you try to translate sayings?
Yes, it's like a bull in the china shop. You
Yeah.
cannot say that in French. You can...
Wait, hold on. Let's find out. Wait, hold on. A bull in a China shop, French translation.
I'm excited.
Wait, I wish I could play this just so you could hear it, but I can't say this. I'm gonna just put it in chat and you have to say it because I'm just gonna look like a fool
Okay,
if I try to say
okay,
this.
okay. Put it in chat.
Here,
Put it
this
in
is
chat.
this is what it translates to.
Un taureau dans un magasin de porcelaine, which is like the exact translation of the words, but it doesn't mean like for someone in like it doesn't mean anything in French.
It doesn't mean anything, right? Yeah, it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty funny. I listened to the lady say it and I was like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to say this. So I just gave
Ouais,
up.
un taureau dans un magasin de porcelaine.
I struggle so much to like I can't replicate what you say. Like French is really difficult for me to like I just can't do the accent and I can't replicate it when I hear it. It's really hard.
Yeah, no, it's well, French is a very hard language for sure. So, talking about languages, so you mentioned you speak a little Spanish.
Sí, un poquito.
Do you speak any other languages?
No, I don't. Just English and Spanish.
Do you think speaking Spanish is linked with the proximity you have to the Mexican border?
Yeah, 100%. And we learn it in school. So it's like mandatory for us to learn it here.
Yeah,
Because
well,
so many people speak Spanish here, you know what I mean? It's just kind of like it's it's pretty almost like 50-50.
yeah, but I feel that in other states it's mandatory, but people don't always have it well.
Hmm. But yeah, it's practical here because you run in, we go to Mexico all the time, and it's just a big, what's the word, like cultural mix here, between Mexico and America. So it's just a lot of Spanish speaking.
For
It's
sure.
nice. Yeah, it's nice.
Well, it's good that it's useful in your day to day so you can practice. Yeah, Jacob is saying like like him, like New York State, they learn Spanish but they don't.
He knows enough Spanish to say, I don't speak Spanish. No hablo español.
Well, that's a good sentence to know when you don't speak it though. That's a
Yeah,
good-
true.
Okay. So let's talk a little bit about where you live and where you lived. So you're currently in San Diego.
I am.
Have you always lived there?
I'm from here and I was born here, but my dad lived in Nashville, Tennessee most of my life. So I'd bounce between, like, as soon as I was done with school here, I'd fly there for the summer and stay the whole summer, come back, and then I'd go to school, and then I'd fly there for like my spring break and winter break. So I was there like 4 months a year for 15 years, I think, which is like the south of America. You know where Nashville is, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I'm going in June.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah, I'm very excited. But there it's like the center of country music. Do you like country music?
I don't like country music at all. I can't stand it, actually. Wait, don't you like it, huh?
I do like it.
Oh, you do. I remember. I remember. We had a conversation about it. Yeah, I can't stand country music. It's the worst. I hate it.
Why? Why?
I think as I had to grow up around it, and it just was like I don't know. I'm just met playing around. I don't think it's that bad, but I just don't like it. I don't know. It doesn't speak to me.
Okay. I thought the influence of Nashville would have maybe give you a
I like
little.
Southern rock and bluegrass music though, which is different.
Okay.
But I don't like when they're in my tractor and I'm drinking the beer in my yard. I don't like that kind of country music, you know?
Well, that's a lot of the song in country music.
I know. Well, here.
Cars, beers, women.
But bluegrass is really cool. I don't know if you ever heard bluegrass before, but
I'm not sure I would able to like differentiate them.
you would for sure. It's like banjo music. It's like it's much, much different.
Okay. I
You have to
will
like Google,
listen
look
to
it up.
it.
Yeah.
I will look it
Yeah.
up. Thanks.
Cool, cool.
Okay, so you had some influence in Nashville and then Mexican influence in San Diego.
Hmm.
Do you think you're always gonna live where you are right now, or if you could move, you would?
I really like it here a lot, but it's so expensive right now that I've considered moving to Las Vegas a couple times. Like I
Oh,
might, yeah. It's really, I mean, Las Vegas is like a 5 hour drive for me, but there's no state tax, which means that you make more income, and it's just kind of fun. So, been thinking about that.
what would you do if you moved to Las Vegas? That is kind of fun.
I mean, work and then go out and party in Las Vegas on the weekends. It's fun.
Well, I know you're a pretty good dancer, so I guess you would do your dance skills
Yeah, I
there.
don't really remember dancing all that much, to be honest. So I'm glad that it wasn't horrible because I don't really remember.
It's good. It's good. We have
Nice.
videos.
Yeah, at some point, okay, whatever. We don't need to talk about that yet, but
It's okay. You just dropped your keys a couple of times, but if you were great.
yeah, I have I don't normally forget stuff like that. Like I have a good memory when I drink, but there was just so much free alcohol. Like it was free the whole night because the alley wristband, and I just had one too many, and I just was like, whoops, it's what it is.
Oh yeah, it was quite funny. It was
No,
quite funny.
yikes.
But no. Well, it was just fun.
All
TwitchCon
right,
fun.
cool. Good, good. Yeah, you gotta, it was a party. You gotta get down sometimes and dance.
Exactly. Well, I'm sure there's a few people in chat that remember.
Someone showed me a video of me like popping my booty, like on the floor, like shaking my butt.
Yeah, that
Well,
is very accurate.
heck yeah. All right. Well, these two dudes still come to my stream, so it couldn't have been that bad,
Exactly.
you know?
You didn't do anything wrong.
All right, good.
You
Like you forget, and you're like, gosh, like I hope I was being not crazy, you know?
just having fun.
Yeah, okay, cool. Hooray.
Okay, so if you could move everywhere in the world and money was an option,
Hmm.
um, a factor, where would you move?
Well, that's a great question. Oh, that's so hard. I would like to move to New Zealand.
Have you been?
I haven't. It just looks beautiful, and I would love to have like a lot of land, like somewhere close enough where I could drive to a big city, but like far enough where I could have a bunch of land and it'd be beautiful.
Canada.
Oh, Canada?
Canada.
I mean, Canada's cool. I've been to Canada. It's British Columbia. I really really like. It's beautiful.
Well, it's as expensive as California, though.
Yeah, I've heard it's bad. Yeah, but it's absolutely gorgeous there.
Yes. Well, you need to try Montreal.
I'm gonna Google Montreal and see what it looks like.
But the good
Montreal.
part about Montreal is the outskirt, like because there's lots of land and you can run like a gazelle.
I've heard only good things about Montreal. It's really, really fun.
It's a cool city. And
Yeah, it
right
looks really
now,
nice.
with the US money being very high, it's like monopoly money for you. It's like,
Is it really?
yeah.
Oh, no way.
So
That's
yeah.
cool. All right, looks like I gotta take a trip to Canada then. Spend some
Yes,
money.
you
Yeah.
should. You should. You'd be twice as rich.
So I'd still be broke, is what you're trying to say. Nice. All right,
um,
cool.
well, okay. So, if we go back to Hearthstone, so you started pretty much at the beginning. Did you have a favorite expansion?
Yeah, I think it was everyone Angora was really good, and but I think it was the Knights of the Frozen Throne. I think it was when the Death Knights came in the game. Was my favorite.
Okay. So you must be excited of what's going coming up in the next month.
Absolutely, I'm super excited. I love the in World of Warcraft. I always played Death Knights. It's just kind of like if there were a main class that I would be, it would be that. So I'm definitely really excited.
Good, good. And so
Hmm.
you did the showcase.
I did do the showcase.
How was it?
It was super fun. The Death Knight feels really fun to play. I'm a like an aggressive Hearthstone player, so I was the control, and so that wasn't like if I could have chose the rune that I wanted to be, it would have been my last choice just because it's not my play style. But I had a really good time, and I was very thankful that they invited me. So yeah, it was great.
Nice. Did you win best costume?
I in my head I did. It wasn't an actual contest, but I felt like I did.
Good.
I felt like I was looking pretty fly with my leopard collar coat and my hat for sure.
Good. Well, there is actually one, but it's a different one.
Oh, the cosplay one, yeah. I was just cosplaying as a weirdo, so I don't think I could have entered.
Good, good.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not. I don't know if you're into the art of the cards, but if you
I love
are,
the art. I love it.
do you have a favorite skin and a favorite card, and a favorite card back?
Okay, my favorite card back, I like the food ones.
Okay,
I
that's a
think
good
it's the
one.
lemonade one. Like where there's like
Ooh,
it looks like a good like margarita or something.
so there's a lot of controversy on that card back.
Yeah, some people hate it.
Yes, I think it was Thais who said he really hates it
Oh, I
because
love it. It's my yeah.
because he said he doesn't see the cards because it gets like blinded when you play it.
Well, then that's a competitive advantage also. It's perfect. All right? I'll blind tie so I can win the game. It's perfect.
So yes, I think that was Thais that says he didn't like that one. He said I don't have a favorite one, but I have a least favorite one.
And it's that one?
Yeah.
Dude, I gotta talk to Tice about that. That's crazy. I love that one. I love it. What's better than like an ice cold drink with ice in it and like lemonade in it? Like, that's the best.
Well, you live in a hot place also, so warm place, so compared
It
to
was,
here.
yeah, yeah, that's true. But yeah, my favorite, I don't know about my favorite card art. That's because there's so many good ones, but my favorite, I think my favorite skin, oof, I wish I could look through them, but it would take too long. I really like the Deathwing Warrior skin.
Yeah, okay.
I like the brute guys, like the mean looking like warrior guys, you know?
Interesting.
Yeah.
And if you would tattoo a card on you, which one would you
Ooh.
tattoo?
Um, it would be one that would be more like anonymous. Because I don't like logos or like things really like associated with like a brand tattooed on me, you know? So I'd probably pick one that would be yeah, like maybe no one you couldn't quite tell it was from Hearthstone. So I don't know. I'd have to look through. I've that's a great question. Can I look or do we not have
Yeah, yeah,
time?
yeah.
Let me
You
just like
can.
actually look so I
Yeah,
can
yeah.
answer the question.
Look through the card. Look through the
Yeah, let me
card.
look real quick. Hearthstone. Yeah, because I don't know. I can also probably tell you what my favorite card art is too. While I'm looking.
You can do a top three, like some that you
Okay.
like.
I know that Dexter has Shuma tattooed on his leg.
Yes.
I've seen it with my own eyes. Dexter actually has a lot of tattoos. Like, I don't think you'd like know maybe looking at him on stream, but he's like a very tattooed person.
Well, we saw him at TwitchCon.
Mm-hmm. And he has really cool tattoos as well. He's a good dude.
Do you think he has tattoos in places we don't know?
Um, you know, I can't talk about those. I'm not allowed to tell you guys.
It's good. We will ask Lily.
Okay, I need to look through like all the cards because it's only showing like the new cards, right? So I got to look through everything.
Yeah, but
Okay,
you can go by the expansion if you want.
I have everything now, so I can just see everything. Okay, let's go. Let's see. Maybe it's a rogue card.
Oh.
Gosh, this is hard. It's actually really hard. There's some cool card art that I forgot about.
Like which one?
Just like I mean, all the old cards just like look really cool. You kind of forget that they ever existed, right? Because they shuffle out of the game, and then you look through and you go, oh wow, these are all really cool. I wonder if there's like a cool sword or something. Okay, I could look through these forever. This might take too long. Um, what's yours while I'm looking? What would you get tattooed?
Oh, well, I'm not a big tattoo person. I think tattoos looks better on guys.
That's fair. Okay, I know what I'd get. I'd get
Okay, go for it.
this Perdition's Blade card.
Okay.
I'd get the sword tattooed on me. Just the blade, not the full card. Because I actually
Okay.
really liked the way that looked in World of Warcraft, the blade.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but I think it's a standard card.
I really like the pingu, the slow
Oh, the
flipper.
Pingu?
Yeah,
Yeah, the Pingu's pretty cool.
snow flipper pingu. I
He's
like him.
also, did you ever notice that he's snowboarding on
Yeah,
a piece of ice?
yeah. That's why I
I
like
never
him.
noticed that till just now, yeah.
Especially on the golden one, you see it better.
Oh, word, cool. Yeah, I like the Pingu.
Yeah, I like the pingu.
Big fan. Yeah, I'm going with the Perdition's Blade. That's my
Okay,
answer.
now hero skin.
Okay, it's definitely the Deathwing, I think. I like a lot of the warrior ones. I like the Anhilda one a lot. The Valkyrie lady.
Yep.
That one's cool. Um, yeah, it's definitely just gonna be the Deathwing one. But I'm sure there's some other cool ones from other classes too. Oh, you know what? I really like the new Sylvanas hunter skin.
Oh.
The Sanguine Sylvanas, that one's really cool. You know what I'm talking
Uh,
about?
the sanguine. Ah, yes.
That one's really cool.
Yeah, that one's really cool. You're right. You're right. I really like the little Riding Hood. The Red Riding Hood.
Oh, I don't have that one. How do
The
you get
mage
it?
one.
Oh,
my
it's Mage. Okay.
The Red
Maybe I do
Riding
have it.
Hood. I
Let me see
really
if I
like
have
that
that
one.
one. Mage. I really like the Kel'Thuzad Mage one too, the skeleton guy.
Yeah.
I can tell we like very separate. I like all the like brutal like skeletons and like the like chains and stuff, but Red Crane Jaina is really cool. Do you have that one?
Uh,
She has like half blue and half red.
uh, let me check. No, yeah, that one is really nice. You're right,
Yeah, that
but
one's really
no,
nice.
but I don't have it.
This Jaina Proudmurgle is kind of funny too. The Murloc one.
Oh, the Murloc one.
Yeah, it's a Murloc
Yeah,
Jaina. It has like hair and stuff. It's pretty funny.
yeah, that's
I
pretty
like that one.
funny. Good. Okay, So we know what's your next tattoo then.
Perdition's Blade.
Yeah, talking about tattoos. So you recently did a new one,
I did.
right?
Hmm.
Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, it's a old skull vase with a bonsai tree growing out of it, and
Where is it?
it's on my back. And I have two other ones on my back. I have one on my spine and then one on my other side of the back. And I wanted this one A for the design, but B because it like makes my back tattoo symmetrical or like geometrical. And I didn't like having that empty space there, and it kind of like completed the vision of it for me. So, um, but it kind of means like yin yang. It's like you have to stay balanced. Like there's like life growing out of something that's dead, but it's like the dead thing's helping the thing live. You know, it's just kind of like about like understanding that life has ups and downs, and you just got to
And
go with it because there's gonna be good and bad moments. You know?
and the circle of life.
Yeah, it's like yin yang basically, but just with a skull.
Okay,
You know?
good.
Yeah.
How many tattoos do you have?
Um, I have to count 1, 2, 3, 7. I think I have 11.
11? And did you do
Yeah.
them like um every time like separately? You did like one and then another time one.
Yeah, I've never done two at once.
Yeah, it must be
I
very hard.
started getting them. I got my first one on my 24th birthday, so it's 12 years ago, and I have 11. So I get like one a year, and I just kind of really think through them before I get them.
So they all have a meaning to you.
Most of them do. Some of them are like I don't know if you can see on the screen, but like I have these color ones here.
Yeah?
These ones have less meaning. Like the black and gray ones are all like very customized. Like the ones on my back and chest are black and gray. But yeah, these color ones are kind of just like fun. I just like the style. It's called American Traditional, and it's like kind of like antique, tiki vibes, you know? So for these ones, there's not as much meaning, but for the other ones, there's a lot, yeah.
Okay, good. Good. Um so being a streamer, talking about tattoos, is always hard at first. I feel that when you start doing it, you need like the support of your family or a significant other, but someone to do it.
Yep.
I think you started streaming while you were still working, so at least you had that. So what was your plan when you started streaming, and did you get any support from your family?
I did. My mom watched every night. She was like when I had no viewers, I would put like my laptop computer on to get like one extra viewer. My mom would just keep it on, and then her boyfriend would keep it on. So I'd have like four viewers just to start. And they did that every night for like 2 years to help me get going. And
Oh,
the
that's
difference
very
between having
sweet.
one viewer and four is huge when you're starting because that's like four. Back in the day, there was more Hearthstone streamers, so it was like I got to skip like 6 pages of the directory. You know what I mean? So like my mom and her boyfriend were view botting me, legal view botting, you know, and it worked. It was nice.
That's good. That's good. I mean,
Yeah.
it's important when you start to get the support of your friends and family.
Starting is the hardest part, streaming. It's so hard, right? Like to get from just to get a viewers that come watch, it's really, really, really hard. So I'm very thankful for that, for sure.
Do you have any tips for people that are starting to stream?
Yeah, I do. And the main tip I would say is that particularly if you haven't started yet, just start. I think people wait and like, I'm do it tomorrow, I'll do it in a week. Yeah, and they just keep putting it off. And every day you're not doing it is just a day that you're not like building your stream. So the number one thing is just do it, you know, which sounds dumb, but it's true. And then the second thing I would say is that like you can't control if people are gonna like your personality. And there's people on Twitch that are gonna there'll always be someone that likes your personality on Twitch, right? But the one thing you can control is your how your stream looks and sounds. You can always make it look and sound nice. So I'm like, get a good camera, get a good mic, make it polished, because you can control that, you know?
That's
Because
a
if
very
you
good
like,
point.
if I go to a stream and the mic is horrible and the cam is horrible, I leave, honestly. Like it's not appealing to me. So just control what you can control and just do it, or is my advice.
Definitely. And the internet connection.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, that definitely helps.
Usually it's the three things I say.
Hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, for sure. I feel that like it's very worth it to invest in a good mic, in a good cam when you start, and not use only the one from your built-in computer.
I wish you could see some of my first streams. I had the worst microphone ever. It's so bad. It's so bad. Um, but
Did
yeah, like you know,
you didn't keep one episode?
no, you know, I might. You want me to send? There might be a highlight of like the worst. Oh, it's so bad. Yeah, I think I might have one. Let's see. It's really, really bad. I kind of want to see when it was too.
Yeah, no,
No, the
I would
microphone was
love to
so
see.
bad.
I would love to see.
Yeah, there's some streams here from six. Oh my gosh, I can see myself aging in like real time from these videos. This is crazy.
Oh no.
No, it's not bad. I don't think like I've aged that much, but okay, here's my first ever. Okay, 7 years ago, my first ever stream that I have saved. Here, check it out. This
Put
is
it in
so. I'm
the
gonna send it on
chat.
Discord.
Oh, you can put
Here.
it in chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is literally the oldest highlight I have. I don't even know what it is, but the sound of the mic is so bad.
Let me check. Oh no, I'm getting an ad.
Oh, well, thanks for this penny. I appreciate it.
Uh, okay, it's coming
Oh, my
in.
mic, it sounds so potato. Holy crap.
It's going in 3 seconds. Okay.
Yeah, it's classic Hearthstone. It's like, yeah, no expansions. But I didn't know. I didn't have any guidance. I had to figure it all out myself. I didn't know anything about streaming when I started. I just learned on the fly.
Of course.
Hmm.
Of course. Wow. Um, no, but I mean, when you started streaming, you wanted to do it as a hobby. You were not planning on doing it for full time like you're doing now, right?
I never expected to do what it is now. I never expected it, for sure. Um, I mean, I was hoping to do well. Like I wanted to have some success with it, but I didn't. I never like expected to do it as much as I do it. But it's been fun. It's been great. I love it.
Nice. So now, since COVID, you've been streaming full time.
I wouldn't say I do full-time hours, but it's like my main source of income at the moment. Yes.
Okay, that's
Like
good.
I should probably stream more. Is what I'm trying to say. I don't stream
Okay.
enough. I'm like talking shit to myself right now. Excuse me that language. Oops.
But it's also important to get a life work balance.
Absolutely.
So I think
I,
that you train a lot too, no? And do
I do train
sports.
a lot. Yeah, I try to. That's always been a big part of my life. It's just kind of like something that relaxes me or makes me feel good. Let me shut my window. There's someone mowing the lawn. Whoops. Can you hear that?
No?
All right, well, let me shut it anyway. Hold on. But yeah, I think balance is super important, and I can't really like sit at my computer for more than 5 hours at a time. I just get uncomfortable, like physically, my body gets restless and stuff. So I think that 5 hours is usually my cap for how long I can stream until I just like need to do something else.
Have you ever considered doing like Kibler and do training on
No,
stream?
I've always been a little bit. I don't. I respect people that do RL streaming, and I think it's cool. But for me, I enjoy that time to be quiet and with myself and like present. And I don't like want to make it a show or something. It's something that I like. Yeah, I just want to do it in private, you know? So yeah, I don't think I'd ever do that.
Okay, it's okay. People
Yeah.
respect that for sure. Um, and have you done anything like a cooking stream or anything other in streaming that would touch IRL?
Um, gosh, have I? I think one time I did a workout stream one time. Oh, and I played music on stream too. I did a music stream once, like a really long time ago. And I think that's it.
Don't you want to do that again?
I would love to do a music stream for sure, but the problem is that I stream late and I live with one person and it's a pretty big house, so I don't think he would care, but I don't want to like wake him up because he goes to bed really early because he works for the government, so he has to get up at like 6 in the morning every day. Like you. You don't work for the government, but you get up early.
Yes, because I stream.
Right, right. And I also don't want to bother my neighbors, so it'd have to be like if I had a soundproof space, I would do it way more.
Okay,
And
good.
that's kind of hard to come by.
Yeah, and talking about music, so music has always been a big part of your life, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
When did
Maybe
you
the biggest part.
yeah, when did you started playing music?
Um, it's funny that you mentioned this because I was just talking to someone today about it. My dad was a professional musician, and so he lived in Nashville as a songwriter. But my whole life he was a musician. He used to sing for Motown before I was born, and he like I don't know if you know who Steely Dan is, the
No.
band. It's like an old '70s really popular rock band. He did background vocals for them and like toured with them and stuff. So I just grew up in a really like musical household. My mom plays piano, and like we always played Michael Jackson and Prince for me and stuff. So I didn't know I wanted to do music, but I was always around a part of the house, you know? So yeah, I would tour with my dad and just I would be a little kid, I'd be like playing with Legos, but I'd always be listening. And then yeah, one day I think I was 13 and I bought a bass guitar, or not me, my mom bought it for me from one of my neighbors, and I was like, I really like this. Like this is just what I want to do. And then all of a sudden it's the path I followed, you know?
Nice. And
Yeah,
so you started with bass guitar and
I
then
did.
it evolved to
Vocals, I didn't start singing till I was like 16 or 17 years old. And I would consider myself like a vocalist now. So I just practiced a lot. I used to, my college was like an hour away from my house. So I would sing the entire way there and the entire way home every single day I went to school. So like 5 days a week. So like 2 hours a day of practice just to catch up because I started so late. And yeah, and then I just took a bunch of sound engineering classes at school and the rest is history. That was just what I ended up doing for work. So
that's good.
yeah.
So
Oh, I see Cat.
yeah, sorry. My cat wanted to take a little bit of the spotlight.
And your cat's a lynx, right?
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah.
A big
It's a
cat.
really big cat indeed.
Yeah.
That's why he can go to the camera.
Yeah, it would block the whole camera. It's too big.
Usually he puts his face in it.
Do you have a cat cam?
No, but I was supposed to have one. It just I have a second cam. I should just be able to like plug it and make it work, but I never had time to do it.
I did that the first time for this tournament. I had to buy a like a USB splitter because I didn't have enough USB slots. And it was actually super, super easy to do. You literally just plug it in and then like make a new source for it on OBS and it just works.
Okay.
It seems more difficult. Like I always felt that like, oh, it's so much work. But then it's like, oh, it's actually really easy.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I will ask my IT team if
Yeah.
they can help me out with that. Wink, wink,
Get
chat.
Jacob and Double D on the job.
Yeah, for sure.
Hmm.
That are my they are helping me out for sure. Phoenix, Destruct, and Jacob.
Cat wants cat cam, I think.
Yeah, I know. I know they want to. Especially Bloom is always sleeping when I stream on the desk.
It's such a unique animal. You know what I mean? I don't think many people have lynxes, so I think it'd be pretty cool.
But it's funny how people don't see him like with the camera, the perspective. They don't feel it's like that big of a cat. It's just when I put it on me, that's when you see like his face is like
Right.
almost the size of my face.
It's huge. I mean, you showed me some photos when you were visiting, and it's a huge cat.
So yeah, it's 3 times bigger than a normal cat,
Yeah, it's really big.
and it has blue eyes and it's white.
Is it a she?
It's a he,
Oh, it's a he. Okay.
but he had he so he had a problem when he was 1 years old, and we had to operate him. So now it's technically whatever he wants. It can be a she or a he. So yeah, I usually call him they.
He's a they. Okay. Okay. I said he's a they. That immediately wasn't correct. It's a they cat. Just call it Bloom. We'll
Yeah.
just call him the name, you know?
Yeah. So because I mean he's a cat, so he cannot tell me what he wants as a naming, but
Yeah.
but I'm not sure what is his identity. So I say
How is Bloom wild or pretty tame and
well, that's
mellow?
the wild part of the animal makes him very sociable.
Oh, cool.
So every time someone gets in the house, he goes at the door to greet. He's like a dog. Like it's
He's like a dog. Interesting.
so, and he does this with his tail to communicate. He
Oh,
like
he
moves,
wags.
yeah, like a dog to have like to show his emotion. So when he's excited, he's like
Oh,
when we
wow.
say his name, he's like he wiggle his tail.
Yeah. We'd say wag.
Wag, sorry.
Tail wag, yeah.
Wag.
I'm looking at Lynx cat pet pictures, and their ears are all like tilted, right? They have like interesting shaped ears.
Yeah, so they're pointy, but they're flipped, so it looks like round.
Right. Wow, it's like a little bobcat. Holy crap.
It's a little bobcat though.
They're huge. They have really big paws, right?
Yeah, so the back paws are like a rabbit. They jump.
Wow. I've never seen anyone in the US have one of these. I feel like
There's no breeder in the US, I think.
I mean, it might also be not legal here in some of the states to have, like, they might
Maybe.
consider it here an exotic animal,
Yeah, maybe.
which I don't think is, I think that's kind of weird because if it's a good pet, it's a good pet. Who cares, you know?
It's not aggressive at all. It's very friendly.
Super cool. I love big animals, so it's awesome.
Well, you're gonna meet them when you're gonna come to Montreal to
I
spend
do
your
need to visit
Monopoly
sometime.
money.
Yep. Yep. Streamer money. Not that much, but heck yeah.
Okay. So now we're gonna get into the part of the interview about that is the hardest and the scariest. It's the food part.
Oh, okay. I like food a lot.
Okay, yeah, everyone says that, but I'm telling you, for some reason, it's the most stressful part of the interview. So brace yourself.
All right. All right.
Uh, so we're gonna start easy. Do you like beer or wine?
Beer.
Yeah, you prefer
I mean,
beer.
if I had to choose one,
Yeah,
is that what you're asking?
yeah.
Beer, for sure, yeah.
Okay. Do you have a favorite kind?
I do. It's called Francis Connor, and it's a German wheat beer. I really like it.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Do you like more fruits or vegetables?
Vegetables, I think.
Okay.
God, I like them both so much, but probably vegetables.
Top three vegetables?
Um, Pepper, I'll say green pepper, but
Oh my God! Green pepper, yes!
onions for sure. I love onions. And let's see. Garlic's not really a vegetable, huh? It's like a
Yeah.
thing. It's like a pod. I don't think it's a vegetable. Um, and maybe like squash or potato.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, garlic's an herb. I didn't know that.
No, it's not an herb.
Oh, that's what Double D said.
It's not an herb.
Oh, well, what is it? What is garlic? I'm gonna Google it. Is it a vegetable?
No, it's
Is
a
garlic
bulb.
a vegetable? It's a vegetable. Okay, well, dang. Garlic's
Okay.
up there then.
Okay, good. That's very good choices.
Yeah.
Do you drink tea or coffee?
Drink tea. I'm a tea drinker, yeah.
You don't drink coffee.
I don't like hot drinks.
Oh,
Even when it's cold out, I don't like hot drinks.
really?
Yeah, I mean, maybe like a hot cocoa if it's really cold, but I just don't, they're not refreshing to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
Yeah, I
because
get a lot of flack for that. People always
you,
go,
li-
"What?"
you live in California, that's why.
Yeah, it's always hot here, like so it's never cold enough where you want like a really hot drink, you know.
Okay, okay.
I'm an
Um,
iced coffee guy.
okay. But you do drink a little bit of coffee.
If tea's not an option, then yes.
Okay, good. Um, are you a chef? Do you cook for yourself?
I grill a lot, but I wouldn't call myself a chef at all. I'm like pretty basic with preparing. If I have directions, I can do it, but I'm pretty good at cooking meat.
Oh yeah, sorry. I say you because usually I ask the question if you have a significant other, but I knew the answer to the question is no.
That answer is no, yeah.
Usually I say like is one of the one of the two. um but yeah, okay. That's usually how I ask that question. Sorry, chat, just to make sure, just to put the thing straight. Um, so you won't call yourself a chef.
No, I'm not good enough to call myself a chef.
Okay,
I wish I was. It's something I wish I was better at. I would like to spend more time improving for sure.
if you would go on a date with a girl, well, someone, sorry, um, what would you do to impress them?
Um, to be really honest with you, okay, probably go kayaking. Probably do some ocean thing. That's fun. Just because I love the ocean and it's like exciting. But I think that like when you're older, just being yourself is like a corny answer, but I think that it's important to hopefully people are impressed just by you, by like your personality, you know? So I would hope that I could just be myself and like be fun and it would be impressive that I'm fun, nice and fun, you know what I mean? Like I would just try to be myself.
Would it be at the same place you showed me when I went to San
In the
Diego?
water, yeah.
Yeah,
Down, remember I pointed to where
the
those caves
kayaking
were?
place. Okay.
Yeah, I would go. I mean, it's really nice because you can go in those caves and it's really beautiful in the caves and stuff. So, yeah, that's
Okay.
the spot. That's where I go
Okay,
hiking.
good, good.
Yeah,
But the
yeah.
question was more for food. What would you make?
Oh, I thought you were talking about in general. I'm sorry. You did say it was hard. Sorry about that.
You're
My bad.
sweating.
Yeah, I thought you asked me like a real life deep question there. I was like, oh wow, that's difficult. Okay, let's go way off track. I would I feel like a super good pasta
Okay.
with a really nice sauce, and then
Okay.
like a very very good salad on the side.
Okay. More description of the pasta and sauce.
Um, I really like vodka sauce,
Okay.
and probably with a little bit of just some nice ground beef. But just I'd have to make the sauce. I see. I'm not good enough of a cook to tell you how I would do it. Because if I could, then I would do it, right? I'd be able to do it, and I can't. So, um,
I did one last weekend a la vodka, and it was delicious with burrata.
oh, the cheese.
Yeah,
Yeah,
on
burrata's
top.
really good. Oh, I forgot about good cheese. Yeah, need
I
some
thought
good
it's
cheese.
coming up. Don't worry, it's coming up. Don't worry.
I would say, what other kind of cheese can you use besides Parmesan for pasta?
Parmesan is the best one for pasta.
Right.
It goes
But can you
together.
use, is there other like special cheeses that people use for pasta?
Well, if you do ravioli, they would put ricotta in it.
Oh, I love ricotta. Oh, I'm actually so hungry right now. I'm like, oh, ricotta sounds. Oh, I love pizza with ricotta on it. Oh, it's so good.
That's a good idea.
Hmm.
Um, Okay, so talking about cheese. So you like cheese. What are
I
your
love
top
cheese.
three cheeses?
Brie,
Okay,
Gouda,
but not
and
smoked.
what's that again?
Not smoked.
No, I love smoked Gouda. You
No,
hate it?
no,
Oh, it's
guys,
the
no one
it's
told
so
me
good.
this. Why wasn't prepared for that question?
Wait, you don't like smoked Gouda?
It's the only cheese I don't like.
Oh, I like it so much. It's so good. And then
It tastes
ricotta.
like an
So yeah.
ashtray.
Oh man, I love it. You probably hate like whiskey and like smoked liquor then, huh? Or
No,
like
I
smoky
do
like
like
scotch.
whiskey. I do like whiskey.
Huh. Oh, I'm all about smoked Gouda. Yeah, so I'm gonna say brie, smoked. I mean, I'm not gonna say smoked is my favorite, but I just like Gouda. But I love smoked Gouda too, and ricotta cheese for sure. It's all fluffy and creamy and nice.
Okay, good.
Those are my top three.
Good. um, so,
Well, I know what not to bring over if you have a cheese party.
yes,
You know?
on our next kayaking date.
Yeah. We need Double D and Jacob there in the kayaks though.
Yeah, of course,
And we
the
have to make
four of
Double D take
us.
the photo awkwardly for like 10 minutes. Hold
Yes.
that camera, dude. Don't move. We made him work.
Okay. Um, so, when you order out, what is your go-to?
Cool. Thai food. Pad see ew, which is like flat noodles soaked in like sweet soy kind of garlic sauce.
Good
Yeah.
choice. Very good
Thai
choice.
pad see ew. Yeah. Very good.
With extra grilled vegetables.
I'm not sure I would add
Or
the
sauté
grilled.
vegetables.
Yeah, I think they have like basil and onions and peppers in it generally. It's really good.
Okay. I will try it. I really like Thai food. I've never tried it this
Yeah,
one.
I'll spell it out in chat. It's like it's sounding like this. Pad see ew. It's like that. It's really good.
Ah, okay, then I did try it, but maybe it's different.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Okay. Good. That's a good choice. Asian food for takeout.
Yeah,
And
so good.
I mean, I don't see a lot of answers that goes well with pizza. Are you a pizza fan?
I am a pizza fan. Yeah, I'm a pizza fan.
Yes?
I like I don't like fast food pizza like the chains, but I like good kind of like Italian pizza or like we have a lot of gourmet by the slice pizza places in San Diego, and I love those places. In fact, I might get some pizza after this interview.
Good.
Hmm.
That's a good choice.
Yeah,
So
so I do. I like pizza.
during game day, because you said you're a sports fan,
Hmm.
and when I was there, it was the Padre playing against.
Oh, it was a big. Yeah, you were here for a really big sports event for our city.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
so that's why I know a little bit more about that you like sports.
Hmm.
So tell me, what would you order on sports day, on a sport match?
Wings, buffalo chicken
Wings.
wings, wings for
Okay.
sure.
With
Yeah,
which sauce? Spicy, not spicy?
um, spicy, and then like a little bit of ranch dressing dip.
Okay.
Hmm.
Good choice.
Yeah.
Good choice. Um, so uh, now I think we're gonna go to chat questions. We have
Okay.
chat questions from chat. 1 second. So if any other people in chat have questions, now it's your time. Now or never is your time to ask them.
Come on, chat. What you got? I believe
Um.
in you guys.
Oh, okay. One of the questions from chat. What is your favorite part of TwitchCon?
Seeing the people, like just hanging out with you guys and stuff, is the best part by far. I don't even. I mean, I didn't even go to the convention. Remember? It's like,
Yes, I remember.
I just wanted to hang out. It's just socializing and seeing your peers is really fun, and talking about streaming and talking about what not a lot of people not streaming's hard to explain to people if they don't watch it or know what it is. So it's nice to be able to like have that comfort zone and talk about it with people that get it, you know?
For sure.
Hmm.
Why do you like basketball so much?
I like basketball because it doesn't require you to have equipment aside from like shoes and a ball. You can play with by yourself, you can play with two people, three people, four people. You don't need to be as organized as other sports. So it's easy just to go play whenever. It's just much the ease of access to it is very nice. And I think that's why I got into it because you could just show up at the park and there'd be nine other people and you just play, you know. And there's no positions like when you just play for fun. Like American football, there's like everyone has a different role and you need a gear and it's just hard to get an organized game going, you know.
Good. Do you have a favorite cartoon?
Um, Growing up, it was Doug on Nickelodeon. And yeah, I would say, I mean, it's not my favorite anymore, but when I was a kid, it was Doug. I don't know if you guys watched that in Canada, but
No, how do you spell that?
Doug.
Okay, like you pronounce it. Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
it was like kids cartoon, but it was really cool.
I will check it out.
And then I really liked like Dexter's Laboratory and Courage the Cowardly Dog. I like those shows a lot.
Dexter would agree with you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he definitely. Yeah, his emotes are also Dexter Lab themed. Yeah.
Yes, especially when
Um,
everyone says omelette au fromage,
yeah. Yep.
omelette
I
du
remember that episode.
fromage.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
His
hope.
emotes are great. I love his emotes.
Yes. Um, yes. Hold on 1 second.
These are funny.
Um, okay. What is the last book you've read?
The last book I read was a book called Salt, and it's the history of the salt trade. And it sounds really. I think that like if someone told me they read that book, I'd be like, oh, that sounds kind of boring. But the it's actually one of the most interesting things I've ever read because you have to think like before refrigeration, the only way to preserve anything was salt. So salt was worth it was like a precious gem, basically, right? It was so valuable. And you have to think like what would people do for gold or for money? Like it's crazy. There's crazy stories about what went down with salt. So it's just this really cool history book with like crazy, crazy stories. Yeah, I loved it. Recommend it.
Okay, good. Someone is asking, is it the Zeddy's bio?
Zeddy, it is actually Zeddy's bio. Yeah, it's a story about Zeddy. Yeah, yep,
Good. Um,
that's actually pretty funny.
do you have a nemesis on ladder?
Um, I have some people that stream snipe me that like feel annoyed, but I couldn't call them nemesis because it's not they're not playing me fair. Yeah, there's this guy named Photon. This is this guy that played. He always plays combo rogue decks, and he's always really good at them. And there was one season where you remember the Garrote rogue deck? It's not
Yeah.
around anymore.
Yeah.
This guy was so good at it, and it always beat whatever deck I was playing because it just mine couldn't counter it, and it drove me insane because I'd play the guy like 6 times a night. So it's definitely this guy named Photon, for sure.
How do you spell his name?
It's like this. It's yeah, like that.
Okay. I will look for him on ladder.
Yeah, he's on there. He's
Is he
there.
still playing?
Oh, he still plays rogue. Oh yeah, I run into him all the time. But the decks that he plays now aren't like dominant because they're just not good decks, and which is good for me. But when there's a good deck that he likes, he's really hard to beat. So yeah,
Well, Miracle Rogue and Thief Rogue is pretty dominant right now.
it is. But he always plays like weird. He tries to play combo ones that are not those, and they just don't work right now. So
Ah, okay.
yeah.
I see. Um, do you have people that are very annoying in chat sometimes?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, tons of people that are annoying in chat.
Do you have some in particular that gets on your nerves?
Um,
I think that question is someone that knows you well. I think.
no, these guys are nice. I couldn't off the top of my head just like call someone out, but not Double D and Jacob are not annoying at all. God, who's annoying? I don't want to call them out. I don't want to be mean, but there's definitely a couple annoying people. There's sometimes some. Okay, 99% of the chat is great, but sometimes some people just want your attention a little too much, and they get like needy, and they're like, "You didn't read my comment." I'm like, "I didn't see it, man. Relax." They just get a little too much, but it's not a big deal. I love the chat. It makes streaming fun. It's like the best part. So
I agree. It's the best
even if
part.
it's annoying, I don't really mind. It's kind of funny. It's just it's a part of how it is. Their job is to be annoying. That's what they all do best.
Okay, last question.
Sure.
What is your plan for 2023?
My plan is to keep growing my stream. I'm also working on a little business venture with one of my friends that I'm excited about, and I want to grow that and hopefully do well with it. And be happy. I want to be happy. I want a positive, good, mentally healthy year. That'd be perfect.
That's good. Are you
Yeah.
able to talk about the business? Your
I'm
plans?
not able to talk about
Okay.
it
Okay.
right now.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want anyone stealing my idea, so I'm not gonna
Oh,
talk about
that's
it.
good. That's
It's a
good.
good idea. Yeah, it's a juicy
Okay.
one.
Okay. So we're excited to see where
I can tell you about what it is when we're not on an interview.
Okay. Okay, good. But I'm excited for you for sure. Thank you so much for taking the time to come on the interview. We
My
really
pleasure.
appreciate your time.
Yeah,
And
no,
I
no
hope
worries.
you're going to have a fabulous evening. Lots of pizza.
Well, it's the biggest party night of the year in America is the night before Thanksgiving.
Oh, really?
So yeah, we already got a plan. Like we're doing it big tonight. It's one of those nights.
Is it not like a holiday tomorrow too?
It is, but it's the busiest bar night. The bars make the most money the night before Thanksgiving in America in the entire year. It's just a huge. It's like a drinking holiday the night before. It's like tradition.
Really?
Yeah,
On the Wednesday. So you have
the Wednesday.
Thursday
Yeah,
and Friday off.
yeah. Tomorrow you recover and you eat good food, and then you feel better. And yeah, I'll probably try to stream tomorrow night after I eat, but we'll
So
see.
it's two statutory holiday, one after the other.
This one's unofficial. It's like everyone knows, but it's like unspoken. Like all my friends just like, where are we meeting? It's just a fun social night. Yeah,
Wow. I didn't
yeah,
know that.
yeah. It's gonna be crazy.
Canadian Thanksgiving was last month, so for me it's
Mm.
different.
You guys don't hang out with friends the night before?
No. But
Oh,
we do
interesting.
we do usually a Friendsgiving on the Sunday.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we do like a Friendsgiving the day before, and then like it would be today, but I don't have one planned. And then we go drink after.
But
Yeah, I'm gonna be hungover tomorrow. I can already tell you, it's gonna be a big night.
good, good. Do you
Yeah,
already know where you're going?
I do know where I'm going.
Oh, okay.
I'm going. I can tell you, I'm going to a Chinese restaurant that my friend, him and his family own it. It's really delicious, and they have a really really nice bar, and they make good like mai tais and those kind of drinks.
Ooh. Oh my God, it's been
And
so
then we're just gonna go
long
to our
since I
our
had
favorite
my
local
time.
bar. They're very sweet. They give you a big hangover, but they're good.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Well, be careful not to drop your keys.
I'm gonna not lose my keys, and I'm gonna try not to be shaking my booty on the floor and not remember it. I'll try
Why
to remember
not?
doing it.
Okay,
Yeah,
good. Yeah, you do it,
yeah.
but remember it. Do it.
I want to remember it. Yeah, those just yeah, exactly.
Okay, good. Well, thank you so much. Have an amazing Friendsgiving and
Thank
party
you.
tonight,
Thank you.
and
Thank
an
you.
amazing Thanksgiving for the next few
I
days.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.
Have a great evening.
All right,
Bye.
take it easy.